Good morning and welcome back to a weekly vlog. I'm so excited because this is just gonna be a good old-fashioned week of my life in Dallas. I always say this, but I've been doing a lot of just a few days of my life, so it's nice to do a week of my life. And I'm starting this on Monday. It's actually Labor Day today. We don't have any crazy plans today, but the rest of the week is gonna be pretty busy. I'm gonna decorate for fall. I showed a fall haul in a recent vlog, so we're gonna put that stuff out. Doing some home stuff, getting my nails done because I'm missing quite a few nails right now. I have a doctor's appointment on Wednesday that I've really been looking forward to. So I just walked cash and I wanted to say that I'm wearing this bodysuit from Amazon. Found this from Kristen John's and it is so comfortable. I'm wearing a medium and I really like it. But I'm about to do something really exciting. I'm actually starting a new sourdough recipe. This is one from Allison Bickerstaff, who I'm sure you guys all know on YouTube. She has a whole video on her sourdough recipe. So I started it last night because you actually have to make a levain, I'm pretty sure is how you pronounce it. This is what mine looks like. It is looking nice and bubbly. So we're about to start the dough right now. I actually just ordered covers for these off Etsy, like reusable ones, but I've been using bowls in the meantime. But this is definitely a more complex recipe. It takes, I think, about 3 days total to do. So I'm on day 2 and we have most of the morning here at home. So I figured it was a good day to start this recipe. So I'm really looking forward to it. I'm hoping it tastes better than my normal one, which is also good. And then I'm gonna work out while this sits for an hour, because it has to sit for an hour when you first make it. And then for the rest of the day, we're dropping off some stuff over at my brother's house. So we'll do that. Also dropping off some furniture for my sister Jamie. It's kind of a chill Labor Day before starting the rest of the week. Time to go work out. Just changed. I've been trying to make outfits lately that are fall themed but also still warm because it is 90 degrees. It's cooler, but it's 90 degrees. So we got this shawl on that's from Nuuly, a Cuts tee, Zara shorts, and I'm not sure what shoes I'm gonna wear yet. And then my hair bandana is from Krista Made. Oh, I actually forgot to take my seed. I always take it right in the morning, my probiotic, but with the bread, totally forgot to do it. If you've been watching my videos for the last 6 months or so, I started taking seed. I'm sure you guys have heard of seed before because I've been seeing seed everywhere, but I'm so thankful to be partnering with them on today's video. If you don't know what seed is, it is actually a symbiotic. A lot of times when you buy prebiotics or probiotics just at your generic kind of pharmacy, you're actually only getting one of those things, but seed is awesome because it is both a pre and a probiotic. So essentially it has a prebiotic outer shell and then a probiotic inner shell. What's really cool about seed specifically too is that it has 100% survivability as it makes its way down to your colon. So all of it is going to get down to your gut and do all the good stuff that your body needs. I do want to note that I also have a 15% off discount code. If you guys want to check them out, you can just visit the link down below and enter the code Michelle and you will get 15% off your first month supply of seed. I was picking out photos to get developed last night and I was looking back at old photos of my skin, and I do want to note that I don't think acne is something where you can just take something and immediately your skin clears up. So I'm not saying that by any means, but I've been trying to make a lot of lifestyle changes and seed has been a big part of that with kind of helping with my gut health. And for my acne journey personally, it has helped me a lot with just focusing more on my lifestyle, and I have noticed a lot of improvement in my skin and also just my regularity. I really like knowing exactly when I'm going to have to use the bathroom, and I know this is stuff people don't talk about, but I hate feeling just bloated and uncomfortable. It's so much harder for me to enjoy my day-to-day life when that's something I'm suffering from. And so if those are things that you are dealing with, I would highly recommend seed because it has improved my life personally. Essentially you just take 2 capsules each day, and what's really great about seed too is that you don't have to refrigerate it, which comes in handy when you travel too, because when you first get seed you will also get a travel vial, and this is awesome because again you don't have to refrigerate it and you can just take it when you go on the go. I bring seed on every trip because especially when we travel, that is sometimes when I deal with a lot more of that uncomfortable bloating, the bowel system not working properly, and so seed is a big help with that. So yeah, again, if you guys want to check out seed, I'll have that linked at the top of the description box. You can use my code Michelle to get 15% off your first month supply. Doing a little bit of vacuuming right now because I'm gonna decorate tomorrow, I'm pretty sure, so I want to get all the dust and everything up.
And I left my heart there's nothing else to do. I would like to have it back. It's broken and far from intact, and as dangerous as it is, we couldn't wait for the first kiss.
I just took Ash for a walk and we had a pretty bad storm yesterday, and so there are a ton of branches on the ground. So I just casually picked up these beautiful magnolia leaves. I don't know if I'll keep these for the winter time because I feel like these are more of like a Christmas thing, or decorate with them tomorrow, but we're gonna dry these out and then use them. I'm about to do our first shaping of the bread, and this has only been sitting here for 5 hours. I think my recipe says 5 to 10, but it's grown a lot and it's indenting but also springing back well, so I think we're ready to shape. I still have one more shaping to do. I can already tell how much more sourdough-like these loaves are. They're so bouncy, and I can see the little bubbles that are working on the tops right there. Aiden actually did our groceries for us today, but he couldn't find pumpkin because I'm making a couple of pumpkin recipes. But I ran to Sprouts and I found some. It always becomes so difficult to find pumpkin the minute September hits, and so I'm gonna transport these into a little container. Home, we were dropping off some furniture, and it's so nice because we've had this desk sitting here since we moved in, and so it's so nice that this area is now all clear. We have some trash there, but I am working on some dinner. Aiden is grilling steaks downstairs. I'm doing Brussels sprouts in the air fryer, which I've never actually done before, so I'm excited for that. Also just doing this quinoa mix from Trader Joe's. Good morning, it is Tuesday. I just popped these out of the oven and they are beautiful. I'm so excited to eat these. We have to let them cool first, but I just wanted to say that I definitely recommend this recipe. The other one tastes great still, but these are just so beautiful, and it was such a nice experience doing it. I felt like my loaves always felt the way that they should. They were bouncy, and I'm excited to eat them. Obviously, that's the best part. And I also wanted to say that I loved Allison's recipe. Change of plans because my nail guy actually just called me and asked if I could come in early. So I'm about to head out. I haven't showered yet, so I just threw this on, but I'll show you guys when I get back. I'm getting some fall nails just because I am Ubering. I just got ready even though I just got back from getting my nails done, and I love the way they turned out. I just did some neutral shades, really simple. I see Steven at Rose Couture Nail Bar. I really like him. I've seen him for a while now. And then for the outfit, this is just a chunky sweater from my Nuuly. I got a tank top on, some Abercrombie jeans. Okay, here's what we're working with today. I'm about to decorate our home. I've mentioned this before, but I don't really go crazy. I feel like this is more than enough for me, especially because we are in an apartment. But there are a few places that I would just like to add some touches. I also have some pillows and that blanket over there, so I'll show those. But I think we'll go ahead and start over here with all of the dried branches. This is the main thing that I want to add to our apartment because I love the look of just dried leaves, dried branches. And then these are the ones that I showed you guys. We'll see if these end up making it into the mix. I might save those for Christmas, but I think we'll just start. I'm still putting the dried branches in vases, but I'm gonna switch out these guys because I've had these for the summer and the springtime. And I think this vase is actually from a thrift store. I think it's so beautiful and I think it's gonna be really pretty with some of these longer branches. And I don't wanna use these until I put them in here. Here are all of our little vases. And then these yellow flowers right here, I've had these for a while. I just always dry them out because I love the way that they look. So I'm gonna go disperse these throughout the home. I also like to put some of these outside of our apartment. We have a ledge outside our apartment. I always like adding some stuff out there. So while we're right here, I'm gonna go ahead and fill these with some candles, some pumpkins, and also this bowl with some other fall things and try to make it look cute. Okay, here's what the table looks like. I really like it. I ended up filling this bowl with some of the potpourri. I think I'm saying that right. I need to look up how to pronounce it, but it basically has a scent to it. It's really nice. And then the small pumpkin, switch out our taper candles, and then did the dried florals. Just did a quick switch of the kitchen towels. This one I always have. I really like it. It's also really absorbent, so I like to keep that one there. But we threw in some orange and of course with my yellow. I know there's a lot going on right here, but I just love patterns and colors, and so I'm just throwing them all there. I have this blanket from HomeGoods that I have already washed. It's so comfortable. And I've actually already thrown this on the couch, but I'm gonna go ahead and do it again. It's so cute. I love the way that this looks. I love the way the blanket looks. I also just added in this yellow pillow, and I also have this pillow too that I picked up from HomeGoods, and I think it matches our rug identically. It's really cute. I would use this after fall too, but I'm gonna add this in too. Okay, finished up the living space. I just left it really simple on the coffee table. I don't love having a ton of stuff out here, but I put some of the florals, a candle. Love the pillows. I think that they look so good there. Also this week we're hanging this up right above the couch, so I think it'll really look nice with everything. These are our last two pieces we have, so I'm just gonna keep these in the bathroom. Finished putting everything out. I think it looks so good. I feel like this is the perfect amount of decor for me personally. Eventually, when our bedroom comes together more, when we get our bed frame, when we get some stuff out of there, I would like to put some stuff in there, especially because we do have shelves in there too. I think it's really just comfortable and happy. I really like it. And for the rest of the day, I'm actually just getting some work done. I have quite a bit of stuff to do. It's 3 o'clock, but I'm trying to knock out a bunch of stuff in the next couple of hours. So I will catch in with you guys later for our workout because we are going back to F45 and it has been a month. I checked the last time we went and it was July 20th. So it's gonna be rough. I'm imagining it's a strength day. So it's kind of a good way to ease into it. I'm shooting some stuff for my Instagram today and I just made these treats for Cash. They are pumpkin, peanut butter, and a few other things. They're really, really good though. Not that I've had them, but Cash really likes them. Sometimes when I make treats, I feel like he's not obsessed with them, but these, he's been following me around all day because he loves them. Took a shower, feel all freshly clean. We just had dinner on our balcony, which was really nice. F45 was so good. It felt so good to be back. I've been trying over the last few months to not do as high intensity workouts, just with trying to regulate my cycle and everything. I'll talk more about that tomorrow too, because it has to do with the appointment that I have tomorrow, but it just felt so good to be back. It was nice to be back with all the people that are in class, and you just realize that those things are really nice to have during the week, just to have familiar faces and the same trainers there. And it was just a good workout. It was a full body strength one, so it felt really nice to be back. And for the rest of the evening, Aiden is taking Cash out right now, but we are gonna head to bed here soon because it is late. I am tired, and I will catch you guys in the morning. Good morning and happy Wednesday. I'm coming to you live from the vet because we just took Cash. He's all good and everything. He just needed to get one shot that he has to get for going up to the Northeast, because I'm pretty sure we are road tripping to Vermont this October, and we have always wanted to bring Cash because it's just such a like remote and beautiful place and so great for dogs. And so we have always dreamt of actually road tripping up there, especially after we road tripped to Utah last time. It is a long drive, but Cash is pretty good in the car, and so we've always wanted to bring him, and I'm pretty sure we're gonna make it happen. And then later this afternoon I have another doctor's appointment, but this one's for me. So that's kind of the agenda for today. We got a busy day running some errands. I just threw on this tea, which is from Cuts. I always talk about Cuts, but I love Cuts. They have the best basic teas ever, and I do have a code if you are wanting to purchase one. This one's the Almost Friday tea. It's pretty loose, but they also have one that's the Tomboy tea, and I really like those too. They're just a little bit more fitting. I do want to say just a bit of a trigger warning. I am going to talk about fertility a little bit and women's health and hormones, so if you want to skip over this section, I've been time stamping my video so you can skip over or just skip to this time right here. At my appointment now, and I wanted to kind of explain what I'm doing here, because if you guys have followed along my channel over the last, I would say 6 months or so, I have talked about getting off of hormonal birth control, and I have quite a few videos about kind of like why I went off and everything if you guys want to watch those. But essentially I went off in December, and I've been trying to regulate my cycles ever since then and just get things kind of back to quote normal, whatever normal is for my body. Still figuring that out. I got off in December, and it is September when I'm recording this, and I still just don't have a monthly cycle. I have been incredibly irregular. I've only gotten probably like 3 cycles since going off. And so about a couple of months ago, I saw my gynecologist to try to figure out what I could do to get things going, get things back to normal. And that appointment was okay. I just felt like I didn't really get adequate answer. I actually recorded that day and I thought everything was fine, and then a couple of days later I was like, you know what, I kind of want to explore this a little bit more. We definitely want to start trying for kids in the near future, and so I would rather just kind of have this sort of thing sorted out before then. Say if I have a thyroid condition or PCOS or something that's causing the irregularity, I want to know that now instead of obviously like right before we're actively trying. And so I'm seeing a new doctor today to kind of do some tests and figure out if there are lifestyle changes I can make too to help get things back on track and help just figure things out. So I'm at this appointment right now. I'm really excited. I booked this quite a bit ago, so I'm really looking forward to meeting a new doctor, and they were just really nice on the phone. I feel like it can be intimidating seeing a new doctor sometimes, and so I wanted to say that when I was coming over here, so sometimes when I have longer drives, I like to either pray in the car, obviously with my eyes open, I will just pray out loud, or I will just listen to worship music. And for me, I've kind of talked about this back on my podcast, which I've been taking a bit of a break of, and I've gotten some questions about the podcast, and I talked about that in my recent Q&A video. I feel like I've been getting some questions about why I've been posting. If you want to check out that video, sorry, there's just so much to say. I don't want to say too much in this video, but I explain it over in that video. There's this one song that I love to listen to, and for me, sometimes I find it hard to relate to God and to really worship God through just like traditional worship music. There's just something about it where I think that we all feel God's presence in different ways, and for me, like worship hasn't been the top of that list for me. But for some reason, this song, we listened to this one time, a soloist sing it at our old church in New York. And ever since then, like every time I play this song in the car, I immediately get chills. I listened to the Bethel version, but they have a few different ones. This song, just the lyrics in it, I wanted to share some of them because I know that I needed this, especially when it comes to kind of sorting through these things that I'm going through right now. For me, a really big, whether it be irrational or rational fear, is not being able to have children. Like motherhood is something that really hope is in my future, and I pray and try to be mindful of looking into these things, but also not putting all my identity in these things that I might not necessarily have for myself. And so I love these lyrics. I wanted to share some of it. It says, "Your love's not fractured, it's not a troubled mind, it isn't anxious, it's not the restless kind. Your love's not passive, it's never disengaged, it's always present, it hangs on every word we say. Love keeps its promises, it keeps its word, it honors what's sacred because its vows are good. Your love's not broken, it's not insecure. Your love's not selfish, your love is pure. You don't give your heart in pieces, and you don't hide yourself to tease us." And I love those lyrics specifically because I feel like when it comes to life and just worldly relationships and worldly things, those lyrics are so countercultural. Like, how often do you have that love in your life that it doesn't tease you, it doesn't pull away, it's fully engaged? It's just not something that is easy to find. And sometimes when I think that that is what God's love is, it just is so overwhelming. You just can't fathom having that. And I wanted to share that because if you're someone who's going through something, or if you're someone who is very fearful right now, or you're going through something, I wanted to share that because I am trying to remind myself, and I love just having those drives where I can listen and pray. And I was just brought to tears listening to that song because it's just such a good reminder of where to put my faith and my trust and my hope. I just wanted to encourage you that, one, to listen to that song if you're feeling that way, and two, to know that there is a God who just loves you, who has you in mind, who has plans for you, and does not want you to live a life of fear. That's all I wanted to say. I love you guys. You guys mean so much to me, and I truly do believe you guys are my friends, and this is something I would tell my friends, so I just wanted to put that in. And let's go do this. I had my appointment, and it was so good. I don't think I've ever sat in a doctor's office for like 45 minutes before. Sometimes it's just so in and out, but that was so nice. I feel like I got so many helpful tips. We did some labs, and then I'm actually going to come back next week to do some more like sonogram testing to look at like PCOS stuff. So it was just really helpful. Testing a bunch of things and figuring things out. And it was just such a warm environment too. So I'm so thankful for that. So thankful that went well. And I'm going to go ahead and head home. I have another long drive. So back home. I've actually been back home for a little bit, just getting some work done. I'm about to make us some dinner. I'm really excited. I'm trying a new recipe tonight. This is from Half Baked Harvest. It's just a simple coconut chicken curry recipe. So it has chicken, rice, and then I think broccoli. So it just sounds really nice. I love curry meals, and I think this one's gonna be good. So let's get cooking.
I sought and found like a fire in the deepest parts. I will hold on to you no matter what comes. I will hold on to you no matter what comes. No night can last forever, no storm will tear us apart. Hold on to you no matter what comes.
And oh man, it has been a day. I have not even talked to you guys today. It's Thursday. I have been working all today. I've been working on a video. I filmed some of a video today, and then also was just working on a bunch of other campaigns and stuff, and I am tired. We're gonna go do something fun at 7:15. Was getting ready this morning and realized how we used to do these random date nights back when we first got married, where even if it was like a Wednesday or a Thursday, we would just like book a fun dinner or something and go out every now and then. And so tonight I'm so excited. We're going to a place called Drake's, which is one of my favorite Dallas restaurants. I've only been here once before. We went with friends. They have such great pizza. It's the coolest vibe in there. It's very like classic, red leather seats. I think on Sundays they have live music too. So it's such a fun place to go, and we're going there tonight. So I'm trying to figure out what I want to wear because I kind of want to dress up. I feel like I haven't dressed up since our New York City trip we did. So I'll show you guys what I'm thinking of wearing. This is one of my Nuuly pieces this month. I think it's so fun, and it's very much the vibe of this restaurant too, just kind of like retro. The only thing is it's a very thick sweater material, and it's still 85 degrees outside, so I don't want to get too warm, but I usually get kind of cold in restaurants, so I'm thinking of doing this. I just don't know what kind of top you wear with something like this. I almost would just like to do a cropped shirt with it, like a cropped t-shirt, one of my cuts tees, honestly. I don't know, we'll see. I think this is what we're going with. It's not my favorite. I feel like I don't have nicer clothes for like date nights. I have a bunch of daytime dresses that are kind of like flowy dresses, but I don't have clothes like this. So I need to expand my wardrobe in that department. My bodysuit is from Loaves. I really like it. I think it's really comfortable. My boots are also from Loaves. I showed both of these things in my last haul video that I did. And then my purse that I'm wearing is from Anthropologie. And Cash is trying to get outside right now because Aiden is on the balcony. So that is why he's chilling. Last night's dinner was so much fun. It was so good getting to go to Drake's. And today, if you can't tell, I'm just having a day of doing some computer work. I'm finishing up a video for tomorrow, doing some laundry. So I'm just wearing my big shirt, having a no makeup day. And I'm gonna take a break to make some banana bread because our bananas are nice and ripe. They could honestly probably be riper than this. And I also wanna add in some pumpkin. I've never done pumpkin banana bread. It might be kind of a lot, but we're gonna try it today. But I just realized that I'm actually out of eggs, and I've never attempted to bake, I don't think, anything without eggs before. So I found a recipe that says it doesn't take eggs and it has good reviews. So we're gonna attempt it, and I will try it and let you guys know what I think, because we're gonna be resourceful today. Finished our bread. I just cut it up into little pieces, and it was so good and so moist. So I definitely recommend this recipe. I'll have it down below. I do wish I added more pumpkin because I didn't actually do like a pumpkin banana bread recipe. I just put pumpkin into a normal bread recipe. And so I wish I did a little bit more, and this piece is a little bit burnt. But otherwise, I would say it's really great. Probably like an 8 out of 10 for just not having eggs. Pretty good. I just did a workout. I did a 40-minute upper body workout, which felt great. And now I just threw on a little bit of makeup, put my hair in a little bubble braid. We're headed to Torchy's with my dad and Jamie, my sister, so we're gonna do that. And then after that, we are going to Topgolf with my dad, because my dad's a big golfer, if you didn't know, and he's really good. He's much better than me and Aiden, but we thought it'd be fun to do that tonight. And I'm gonna go ahead and close out the vlog here. I feel like anytime we go out late, I always forget to close out the vlog. So I wanted to say thank you for being here. This was such a fun vlog of a bunch of different stuff, so I hope you guys enjoyed. I did want to mention again, if you guys want to check out Seed, I'll have the link down below. You can use my code Michelle to get 15% off your first month. Bye bye.